What's going on, guys? Connor Wells here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're doing all safe and well. I'm actually really excited. One, because I've not really planned any script for this video at all. But two, I'm really excited because Apple announced 3 new products today. As you may or may not be aware, this is Apple's third like online keynote event this year. Obviously, because of the pandemic, they can't be done in person, you know, at the Steve Jobs Theatre like they do with all the speakers coming on. They've been doing these amazing, really great, high quality, high production value online live stream presentations, and each one has just gotten better and better. They are absolutely incredible. I've been loving every single one since the first one, which was obviously the new iPad and everything, but this one was incredible. They announced 3 new additions to the Mac lineup. They announced the new MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro, both 13-inch, and the Mac Mini. Didn't even realize Mac Mini was still a thing, but apparently they are. We moved, they are still a thing. The really important thing about the announcement this week was that Apple are switching from Intel silicon to Apple silicon. They have announced the development and the release of the M1 chip, which sounds absolutely incredible. They're focusing on high efficiency and high power. And during the keynote speech, I was incredibly impressed with, one, what the MacBook Air could do, considering it's not got a fan inside it. I'm a little bit skeptical about what that, how that will play out. But they basically showed on the presentation the fact that the new MacBook Air can edit multiple streams of 4K ProRes footage. Now, as a video creator, that gets me really excited. I'm absolutely buzzing to see what this MacBook Air could do. I mean, at the moment, I am currently on the 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro with 2 Thunderbolt ports, and it does the job. The fan obviously is in quite a lot of use because I am editing lots of 4K footage, lots of 4K multicam footage, and yeah, that takes its toll on my Mac. I usually have to edit that kind of footage in proxy mode because it cannot handle playing in better quality or better performance. It can sometimes handle better performance on smaller 4K footage, but if it's larger file 4K footage, it ain't gonna handle it playing in that, so I have to edit in proxy. So I've been really interested to see with Final Cut what the new MacBook Air can do. Apparently the render time is 5 times faster. I'm very intrigued to see how that actually holds up in a real world test. Now the Mac Mini as well, that's really cool because it now supports 6K HDR display. So if you have got the 6K Apple monitor, the one with the £1,000 stand, I mean, absolutely ridiculous, but if you have got that, then you can use the Mac Mini with that, which is really cool. I have a monitor already. It's not 6K, it's just a 4K monitor by Samsung. It's a great curved one. It's what I edit everything on if I'm here at the office. I'll show you it over here. I don't know if it will show in the screen here, but that monitor there, that is mine, and that's what I edit on. And I plug basically my 13-inch MacBook Pro, the 2019 one, into that. And that's great. It works well. Like I said, the fan, most of the time it just does sound like it's about to lift off and blast off into space. But I am so excited for the launch of these new MacBooks. Now the question is, will I be upgrading to one of these MacBooks? Now initially, when watching the keynote presentation, I was very much tempted with the MacBook Air. 1, because it's small, lightweight, and 2, because it can handle apparently 4K ProRes, multiple streams of it. So if I'm editing a podcast which has been filmed in 4K with 3 cameras, if it can handle that, I'll be fully impressed. But the thing that puts me off is I don't really think it could do that. I mean, obviously they've said that, but in a real world test, can it really do that? Well, I think we'll have to wait and see. Now, that leads me on to the MacBook Pro. Will I get the new 2013 MacBook Pro with the M1 chip Apple Silicon? No, I won't be getting that. And why, you may ask? Because I don't think Apple is finished yet. I am fully convinced that this is just the replacement for the entry level, the baseline Intel MacBook Pro, which is still available to buy today. It's still on the Apple website. So I don't think that's all Apple are ready to showcase yet. Plus, the new MacBook Pro only has 2 Thunderbolt ports, not the usual 4. Now, I would need 4 Thunderbolt ports with the MacBook Pro, just because I have multiple hard drives and inputs that I need to use when I'm editing and when I'm on the go. So 2 just won't cut it. I mean, I can always plug in a dongle, but it's nice to have the option of having 4, which leads me to believe that Apple aren't finished yet with the M1 chip. I think they're going to be integrating it into more MacBooks. And plus, if you look on the website at the moment, it only has 16 gigs of RAM, which when I bought mine, I thought would be enough. I quickly realized it just about does the job. I could probably do with the 32 gigs of RAM, particularly when it comes to video editing. For photo editing, it handles it absolutely fine. The fan obviously does come on when I'm editing. Hopefully I'm going to be upgrading cameras very soon, and those are going to be a lot bigger file sizes, so I'm going to need the 32 gigs of RAM when it comes to editing and my workflow. So that leads me to believe that I don't think Apple are finished with the M1 chip and their announcements yet. Obviously they said one more thing, but I pretty much am sure that this one more thing was just rounding off the year of Apple announcements. So I think I'm going to, bide my time, be patient, and see what Apple announce next year, because I think that it's going to be a long process transitioning from Intel Silicon to Apple Silicon. I reckon it's going to be over the course of a couple of years. Don't forget they've got the Mac Pro and the MacBook Pros, the higher end ones as well. So that's why I'm going to hold off before getting these ones. They do sound absolutely incredible machines. I am buzzing to see some reviews from tech YouTubers, someone like Marquez Brownlee, MKBHD, and iJustine, who are some of my favourite tech YouTubers. Their reviews of products are fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what their initial thoughts are on the new MacBook Air, the Mac Mini, and the MacBook Pro. This was a pretty short video and very much off the cuff. I haven't really planned a script for this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I've also used this video as a test to test out the new gimbal and the active track at the moment. I'm currently using the DJI Ronin SC as on the active track 3.0 to see what it can add to my videos, and it seems to be tracking me quite well. I've got it on the slow function at the moment, and it seems to be holding up. I'm very much impressed with it, and it sort of looks like there's a cameraman holding it when it's not because of coronavirus. But anyway, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the new Apple announcement, the One More Thing event. Let me know if you're planning to get one of them. Let me know which one. Is it the MacBook Air, the Mac Mini? I don't think the Mac Mini would be too popular. I think it will be very much between the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. So let me know what your thoughts are on them too. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, peace and love. See ya.